We don't have Game of Thrones anymore, so... Although I'm sad we don't have Game of Thrones for a while. I'm so close to getting my bear. Just a little bit more. We have a quest here, so let's start it.
Lord Vivek must conserve his remaining energy, so we need to solve this problem on our own. It all comes back to Chodala. That damned Ashlander's draining the warrior poet's power. We need to stop him and get that damned staff. How should I know? That's not a skill the Tribunal teaches. Return to Barrowzar's tower and get Sothasil's former apprentice to come up with some kind of countermeasure. I'm sure he knows more than he's told you. I do. You see right through me, Outlander. I have more worries than a Kwama queen has eggs. I'm talking about Chodala's sister. Seren claims to want to help, to want peace, but I don't trust her. Seek out Barrowzar, but be wary of the Ashlander's sister. We need to stop Chodala, and to do that, we need to find a way to overcome the device he's wielding. Find Barrowzar and make sure that crazy mage provides you with something we can use to save Lord Vivek. Is the bull sure it can bed the Betty? No. But by all accounts, we'll be better off with Sunara in our hands and away from Chodala. That won't be possible, however, as long as the Ashlander remains impervious to every attack. The female Ashlander? Well, if that wasn't enough of a reason, remember that she's also Chodala's sister. Blood sings to blood, as the warrior poet so elegantly put it. Be wary of that one, Outlander. She'll stab you in the back, mark my words. Vivek loves this land, and the land loves him in return. He's always had a special bond with Vardenfell. Is it so hard to believe that Red Mountain reflects his suffering? Beyond that, there's also Bardao, the moonlit that floats above us.
Oh, that's what that rock is.
Lord Vivek's intervention stopped the moonlit from crashing into the city. He holds it above us by strength of will. But as he weakens, so too does the power that keeps the rock afloat. If Vivek's energy wanes further, it would spell disaster.
Just move the city then. They're building stuff outside. I mean, they could just not have done that and let it crash, and then it wouldn't be. I don't know, just problem solving. I'm also going to change to a bow. Because once I get the bear, I think I'm gonna go and
I don't like the looks of that sky.
swap. Go and do the actors. Because it sounds cool. Yeah. It also reminds me I should get back playing Horizon at some point. But I should have more fun with it. Idea here. I'll be right back. Okay, let's make sure I'm still streaming here real quick. Okay, I am. I just went and plugged in a Ethernet cable into the PS4. Maybe that'll blow it a little bit instead of just going over wireless. And there was a shrine back there, right? Yeah. I don't know why I haven't used that shrine before. Do I not have it unlocked? Seems kind of silly. Sure enough, I have it unlocked. That'll make things quicker. So, let's find out how this all works. Oh. Come on. Wasn't that far away. Kind of took the fun out of it, but okay. Also means, oh, so close. Okay, we'll want that definitely. Lots of rooms down there. That's good. Oh, I hate my cable company sometimes.
Is someone up there? I could use some help down here. Hurry, please. I have a natural aversion to danger.
Whoa, 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 what the? Hello. Whoa! Dude, that's kinda... Okay, I don't like you, dude. Let me go, asshole.
Wipe your feet and come inside.
I still didn't level up yet. Ah. The teleport thing is kind of throwing me off a little bit. It doesn't help to be in that closed quarter of an area.
Interruptions constantly occur. Don't they know the great gear never pauses in its rotations? So that was you up there. I appreciate the assistance. Daedric entities can be very unpredictable. Logic has very little place in the behavior of Daedra, my hopeful associate. Studying the fabric of reality does tend to attract unwanted attention. But these creatures appeared just before you entered my tower. I wonder, why have you returned? Ah, a modification of my master's old experiments, turning a simple tool into a dangerous weapon. Ingenious! Evil, yes, but also quite brilliant. A tonal inverter should counter it. Uses sound waves to temporarily disrupt the flow of energy. No, of course not. I just invented it. I need proper components to build such a device. My hirelings scour the land for materials all the time. Here's a list. Head out the back door and ask them to direct you to these common dwarven components. Hirelings? Yes, they worked for me, before they quit, ungrateful netches. Still, I paid them well before the pistons slipped their alignments. They should know where to find the components. Last I heard, Snorfen and the others were in Molag Mar.
Orphan. Nay.
The situation is wound dangerously tight, but I believe the gears revolve around you. Once you leave, I should be perfectly safe. Or at least as safe as I ever am in the midst of all these experiments. You, however, stay vigilant, my friend. I could, but I won't pour 5-year-old Flynn into a cracked decanter. No offense. Suffice it to say, they're fairly
I don't even know
common
what that
as
means,
far
so how
as
can it be
dweller
offensive?
components go. Use the list and talk to my former hirelings. I'll build the device the moment you return.
Got anything cool here? I mean, it doesn't say steel. Just taking all these soul gems. You got some weird places that you store stuff, dude. attack again. No. Oh, he's gonna call the game. Nothing good. Okay. See if I can get. Oh, sorry. The water doesn't look that deep. It's Norfin.
I feel like such a puny snowback, hiding here in Molag Mar. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. What can this broken Nord do for you? Berylzar. He's the reason I'm a shattered man, doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. All right, let me see that. Arkanthung Stordoms. You can find a Sonance generator there, after you deal with the steam trap. The cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out when a ghost floated up to me. No problem, I think. But then it enters a Centurion. Ghost machines. No sane Nord can fight ghost machines. I dropped my notes and ran as fast as I could. Not just ghosts. Ghosts that possess dwarven machines. I'm through working for that crazy old mage and his clockwork monstrosities. But if you want to get past the steam trap, find my notes and follow the directions.
Some of the accents in this game just can't place.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste nor the gold to spare. I'm currently between employment, and my own funds have become dangerously depleted. Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual clockwork shaft in the Nichuleft ruins. But I'd avoid that place if I were you. If the roof doesn't collapse, the constructs will rip you apart. If you insist. Deep in the ruins churns a big machine. When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated, collapsing parts of the ceiling. Lava and rock fell everywhere. You need to get past that and some nasty constructs to retrieve the item. That mage is a menace. Oh, he always paid well, but the places he asked me to go, each was more dangerous than the last. And if I had to hear about the Great Gear one more time... For my own health and sanity, I had to break ties with Berylzar.
Understandable. Dude seems a little crazy. Wait, this isn't...
vampires. I'll find a way to make them pay for what they did to my brother. I swear it on the tribunal and any Daedra willing enough to listen. What do you want? Can't you leave a person to her anger and her grief? He did he? Let me see that list. Well, the crazy old mage always swore I barely escaped from those damned vampires. Eager to become cattle for the bloodsuckers? The Burn clan killed my brother. Damn their eyes. The item you seek was in the manufactory, but you'll need a control rod to get a dwarven spider to unlock it for you. Because the mage wanted to send me to the far side of Vardenfell, and I need to remain here. I'm not going anywhere until I make the Burn clan pay for what it did to my brother. If you can kill some of the bastards, that'll be a start.
I'm curious if you can become a vampire werewolf. I know you could do it in Skyrim. Actually, was a werewolf in Skyrim. Okay, let's head to this one first. I'll head to this one, then we'll head home so I can get to the other one. And then we'll do the way trying to get to the last one. Hey! Wait, call it, huh? Yay! Let's go kill this thing. Okay, it's not good at pulling aggro. Good to know. Bear. What if you can change the way the bear looks? Nope, just collect rune stuff. Sky shirt? Cool. That one's easy to find. It also makes me think that at some point I'm just going to go around and add a map online, finding guide shards to collect just for skill points. Which would probably be really boring to watch. And Saints Row. Except I can't fly. Did you get it on the PS4? cool. I mean, once I saw that there was completely forgot about it when creating a character because I wanted a bear. But yeah, I mean, if you ever want to play together, just let me know. I won't stream it, so you don't have to worry about that if you don't want to. Good idea going in here with a bow. Oh well. I got my bear. Right. Yeah. Oh. Probably gonna regret hitting this button. But... Whoa! Okay, never mind. So... Oh, okay, the bear didn't disappear. So the bear has a special attack when that thing's glowing. That I now know about. Do that? What was I doing? There's something I was doing. I completely forgot what it was. Oh, okay. I forgot. That's the one I wrote, right? put this from there. Let's put this one there. I shot it once and I had points. I like the bow. Got a ways to go before I get the dual weapon thing. Oh!
Give me its treasure, dear brother.
My sister, this shrill construct like a ring force.
That looks like treasure. Use control rod on spiders. Okay. I'm guessing if we work together on this whole thing here. That was a bad one. Oh, okay. Nope, that dude did have a lot of people on him. Oh, that you went pretty well. Did my bear die? Or did he just phase through a wall? Phase through a wall.
Circle around!
Should have went with the bow from the beginning. Gosh. I know it's gonna take longer, but maybe I'll find or lock and go fine. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Guaranteed to be people up here that don't like me. Oh.
The pay is good.
There's nothing like discovery to really get your heart pumping. The unknown is more appealing to me than any feast you could place before me. We're looking for something. Propulon chambers. They must be here somewhere under all this rubble. Well, it's a chamber for Propulon. I thought that much was obvious.
Is that like poplars?
Look, I'm not inclined to lecture when there's discovery to be made. Just know that it's complicated and I don't have time to explain it. I must find that chamber as soon as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
arcane glyph or anything. I'm doing actually some quests for this, but I'm here. What? Trippy. I think that. A lot better with the bow. Could be fun. Oh, there's 3 of them there. A lot of them. Oh. Up here. Up. Up. I got one. respawns down here kind of suck. Didn't I just kill those guys? Can I take your... I really wish I could just come down here and steal other stuff.
I always work in my end.
Not worth it. Oh, really? Dog is freaking out. Up. I should have gone down the one that doesn't come up anywhere. Nothing. Okay. Oh, he spawned right on me. Well, guess I'm attacking this guy too. Seems to be completely useless having come down here. Oh well. Oh. Well. I guess that's kind of worth it. A lockpick. Sure, there's some reason for this place. Let me go out. Oh. I hit the wrong button. That door deserved it. Weapon swapping, that's what I want. right ahead. Okay, they were. So, I don't know if anybody watches The Simpsons, but they got the Who Shot Mr. Burns episode on right now. And having watched the first season of Twin Peaks, I'm finally getting the whole Lisa talking weird and Chief Wiggum being in this red room and all that. Finally makes sense. Wait, oh. Deal. Poison damage and poison applies. Poison status effect. Applies mate. Enemy reducing their healing receipt. Mark the enemy hit, allowing you to hit them further. Oh. I kinda like this idea, so we'll go with that. That look place kind of reminds me of a Dark Nomad, something like that. I think that's what that dungeon was called. That was easy. Yeah. Seems like a good idea I went this way. Okay, how do... Actually, wait a second. I don't have to go back up. Yeah. Graveyard of the Ghost Invaders or bread becomes toast. Or Greek bread becomes toast. I think I remember in Skyrim running into like an area with these robot things and getting absolutely destroyed by it. chasing somebody? Oh, I thought you guys were friendly. Oh. Ooh, one-handed sword. That's kind of cool. Yep, that's what it was a dweller thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go all the way down here, don't we? Yep. My audio is very crackly today. My headphones, I don't know why. There we go. Anything good? Yeah, she's thinking about something here. Huh. I think I wanted to add this. We'll wait on that idea.
just arrived, or is this your returning? Can't always keep the cogs and pistons in line.
What?
Ah, I remember. The components for the tonal inverter. Were you able to acquire them? Impressive. I thought I'd never see you again. That's what usually happens when I employ hirelings to acquire rare and exotic items from dangerous locations. Well, the great gear doesn't dawdle, neither do I. Hand them over and I'll get to work. One tonal inverter coming up. Connect this, tighten the spring. Don't explode. Almost done. There.
Somebody's doing the color puzzle.
Phew! Got it right the first time. No explosions. Yet. Go ahead. You can take it. I'm sure it's stable. Mostly sure. Once the tonal inverter is in your possession, talk to me and I'll tell you how it works.
You could have just told me how it works, then.
Do you like it? My latest creation? I call it the tonal inverter. Did I mention that already? No matter. It should counteract Sotha Seal's modified staff, at least momentarily. I assume you know how to use this, correct? Of course you don't. I just invented it. Honestly. You won't use it anyway, not if you plan to fight the one who wields Sotha Seal's staff.
If he just invented it,
Impossible to operate the tonal inverter
how does he know how it,
battle.
if it's actually going to work?
The Sunara, the Blessed Staff? I suppose the name fits, sort of. You'll need someone to assist you, someone you trust. Oh, not me. Too busy, too fragile. But using the tonal inverter is definitely a two-person activity. Easy as scrib jelly pie. One person operates the controls to generate the sound waves. When it reaches the proper pitch, you activate the inverter and discharge its energy to disrupt Sunara's power. Temporarily. Here, I read you instructions.
I wonder if this is the point where it says who do you press for? To Archon or Sin? I think that's what her name was. Ah.
Yeah.
Siren sounds like the Mass Effect bad guy from the first one. So happy I went back for that.
Your presence defiles this city, Ashlander. How dare you demand to see our god?
I'm here to help. If you won't listen to me, listen to the Outlander.
Thank the three. The Outlander has returned. Was Barrowsar able to help us?
Sorry, I gotta look at this real quick.
Pay no attention to this Ashlander. She's been blathering on about Lord Vivek's condition and how she can help, but I'm certain it's a trick of some sort. I was just about to have her thrown out of the city, or possibly tossed to the slaughterfish. I know who she is. I still don't trust her, and I refuse to let her anywhere near Lord Vivek. Who knows what an Ashlander would do while the warrior poet is in such a fragile state? A total what now? Well, since I can't go with you, or with Lord Vivek requiring my undivided attention, I suppose we'll have to let the Ashlander assist you. Very well. Take her and defeat Chodala. Then bring me a staff so we can restore Vivek.
If that old idiot is what passes for a tribunal leader, it's no wonder the houses are in such disarray. No time to dwell on that, though. I found my brother, and it's worse than I feared. Chodala's quest for power has led him down a dark path. Chodala and his most loyal followers have taken refuge in a ruin called Kaushtarari. It's an ancient shrine devoted to the Daedric prince Malakath. I think my brother plans to ask the God of Curses to help him. It will allow us to stop Chodala? Then of course I'll help you. Since the Tribunal's dogs took my weapons, I'll need to replace them. Meet me at the ruins when you're ready.
These quests go on a long time without giving XP or items or money or anything. Way the hell over there. Back to that later.
Here we are, on the Furious One's bloody doorstep, preparing to enter a Daedric ruin to try to stop my brother's march toward power. I hope that device you mentioned really can counter the invulnerability granted by the staff, Sunara. Well, that's larger than I expected, but it looks simple enough to operate.
That's what she said.
I suppose it's better that I work the device. I'm not sure I'm capable of attacking Chodala. He's still my brother, no matter how dangerous his beliefs have become.
Don't worry, I'm the one that's gonna be shooting him with arrows.
I'll help you counter the effects of Sunara. Maybe once we neutralize it, Chodala will listen to reason. I know that's probably just wishful thinking. I'll settle for finding out who tempted Chodala with that damn staff. Go ahead. Ask your questions. Then head into the ruins. I'll be right behind you. The tribes rejected him. Azura set her face against him. Now Chodala's seeking aid wherever he can find it. That makes him more desperate than I imagined, and more dangerous. Why he decided to solicit Malakath, the god of curses, I have no idea. Malakath's an evil god, the Daedric prince of curses and broken promises. Perhaps that's why Chodala has sought him out. The prophecy of the Nerevarine was Chodala's to fulfill before it was wrenched away from him. Perhaps, but I don't think so. The Oathbreaker prefers a more direct approach. He isn't one to hide behind convoluted schemes and plots. Still, if Malakath agrees to support my brother, we'll have one more problem to deal with. It's true I have no love of the Tribunal. I also have no stomach for a war between my people and the Great Houses. Too much blood would be spilled to no good end. Even Azura proclaims that my brother must be stopped. I'll help you in any way I can.
This game is rated M, right? Are we phased?
Over there! Those red exiles. They've been slaughtered.
Oh, he looks fine.
Chodala, he's gone mad. Sought to make a deal with a Daedric prince. Chodala appealed to Malakath, but the god of curses rebuked him. Killed us all. Said Chodala already served another. He went deeper into the ruins, into Malakath's shrine.
These creatures, they don't belong to Malakath. Another prince's power is at work.
You dare refuse me, Malakath? I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala, Brother, stop this madness!
You bring this outlander to kill me, sister? You can't harm me! I have a powerful patron on my side!
The staff protects him. You can't hurt him until we use the tonal inverter. I need a moment to get this working.
What is that? No matter. You are no longer worth my time.
It doesn't look how that thing should go.
Scarfin! They serve the Prince of Bargains. Keep them busy while I finish this. The tonal inverter is ready. Stand in the field and focus the wave.
My protective shield! What have you done? I'll destroy all of you for this!
I want a staff. Let me have a staff.
We've dealt with the false Nerevarine, just as you commanded. That was harder than I expected. Chodala was so angry, so full of rage, not like himself at all. Still, I can't believe I helped kill my own brother. I know that! It was either Chodala or the lives of hundreds of Dunmer. All because he convinced himself he was the Nerevarine. Or someone convinced him. Either way, my brother is dead, and the Cavern of the Incarnate has another resident. Take Sunara, and I'll meet you back in Vivec City. Your Archcanon made it quite clear that the staff was the key to saving Vivec. I need to take care of my brother's remains. Then we'll be done here.
Nothing else cool around here? Nope. She's gonna do something stupid, isn't she?
Narcissus would return so I could ask. His handwriting is atrocious. I'll just write, inky black darkness. That sounds like the tomb he described to me. The nearby Drelloth tomb, of course. My employer, the famous adventurer Narcissus Dren, explores its depths, searching for hidden treasure even as we speak. I hope to get to investigate a tomb one day. For now, I'm content to be Narcissus' assistant. I am the personal assistant to Narcissus Dren, and I know a great deal about a good many things. I found the old scroll that mentioned the treasure, after all. Narcissus has been gone a long time, though. Even missed lunch today, and he never skips a meal. You'll check on Narcissus? How sweet. I will make certain you get a mention in his next book. I suppose he just lost track of time studying an intriguing relic or some such. But I will feel so much better if you go into Drelloth and see if he's all right. Certainly. I'd be more than happy to tell you all about the great Narcissus Dren and his exciting adventures. What do you want to know? I suppose I can take credit for that. I found an old scroll in a Talvani bookshop and took it right to Narcissus for analysis. His translation indicated there were secret passages inside. He said secret passages mean hidden treasure, so here we are. You don't know the great Narcissus Dren? He explores the world's most dangerous locations and writes books so that his beloved admirers can experience his adventures vicariously. Just reading his words will send little thrills up and down your spine. It is much more than mere admiration. Narcissus Dren fills my heart the way mead fills an earthen jar. Someday, we will undergo the ritual of Mara and live happily as husband and wife. Elfbeta Dren. It has a certain flair, don't you think?
Yeah, we're here.
Not so loud. That creature in the next chamber is a tricky one. You must be my new apprentice. Well, let's start the lesson, shall we? Can you smell it? The dust of ancient elves permeates the very air of this old tomb. Ooh, that's a good phrase. I must remember it for my next book. But tell me, what brings you to this lonely place? Assistant? Oh, you mean that young Nord woman who's been hanging about? Very kind of her. But Narcissus Dren doesn't need to be coddled. I'm in the middle of a very important undertaking. There's more to this old tomb than meets the eye. According to an old scroll I discovered, this tomb was built atop two older structures. Imagine secret chambers that haven't been opened in centuries. And the family died out ages ago. No one to contest my findings. Except that creature over there. She did she? Probably told you she found it. Well, I had to translate it. And from the ancient Elven, no less. Difficult, even for me. Before I could begin my investigation, however, that creature over there appeared to harass me.
Wait. Ah, crap, did I hit goodbye? Not for the creature. Oh, well.
I knew there was nothing to worry about.
Well, dude.
Now lead on, my stalwart companion. This tomb won't explore itself.
You suck. There's gonna be nothing in this tune, probably.
This isn't what I expected. It's rather small. This isn't right. Where's the treasure vault? The hidden chambers? This tomb deeply disappoints Narcissus Drin. Something more interesting than a boring burial chamber. This ancient scroll indicates that if you honor the ancestors, they reveal... I can't quite make out this word. I'm having a hard time translating some of these old idioms. Are you questioning my expertise? Ancient Elven is like a second language to me, and scholars across Tamriel revere my ability to make sense of historic gibberish. Still, I could check my notes again, just to be sure. Let me see. This squiggle means tomb. Oh, wait. That's V, not D. Veloth tomb. Ooh, what's this button do?
Oh.
Deal with that, will you? Then talk to Elfbet outside!
Narcissus shot out of that tomb so fast. Just like that time my sister laughed so hard and mead spurted out her nose. Narcissus was so excited he went to find a mage to open a portal. Told us to meet him there. Porphyry, pack up. We need to move. He did, and he told me to tell you. But why he needs your help when he has me, well, it's just beyond my comprehension. Narcissus said that he found new information. He said that the scroll was not about Drelleth tomb. It pointed toward Veloth tomb. You better get moving if you're going to help my Narcissus. Veloth tomb is on the west coast, just south of Niceis. Porphyry can make his own way, just like you. He's reliable like that. Me? I won't hire a mage. Portals are so much nicer than walking.
These people suck. Actually, how much does it cost to teleport? 68. Yeah, teleport. I think I'm gonna call it turning in this quest.
seems particularly active today.
Oh, you...
Oh, this is terrible. Lord Vivek collapsed. Tell me, Outlander, were you able to defeat Chodala? Have you brought me his staff? I'm afraid Lord Vivek may not last much longer. And just in time. According to my calculations, with every use of Sunara, Chodala drained more energy from Lord Vivek. It almost killed him. We can use this staff to save Vivek. Just plant it in the floor, and the power will return to him.
Or I could keep the staff for myself.
It's working just as I expected.
What are you doing? It's killing him!
What did you expect? That's the point of all this, after all.
I've powered up the tonal inverter. Activate the wave!
Who didn't see that coming?
You're too late. I see it now. Clockwork City. Look at what Barbas found for your master.
The palace. I could feel it in my bones. I was on my way here when Azura showed me a vision. I saw Sunara killing Vivek. Even without Chodala, that damn staff is dangerous. I don't think that thing was ever the Archcanon. It called itself Barbas. As an Ashlander, I'm more familiar with Daedric lore than most of the elves of the Great Houses. Beyond that, I've made a study of the most prominent Daedric princes. Because Barbas is a loyal servant of the Daedric prince, Clavicus Vile. I'm not an expert on the Prince of Bargains, but it seems to me that this was all part of some grand plan. Perhaps Vivek can explain things better than I can.
So I'm gonna just be talking to a spirit that I saw. Yep.
Shura's champion is correct. That was Barbas, faithful hound of Clavicus Vile, a shapeshifter. He killed the Archcanon, took his place. Chodala sought the seal's device, impersonating Tarvas. It was all part of some elaborate plan. That was simply a consequence. We needed tribunal energy to locate the Clockwork City. I was the easiest target. If Barbas enters Sotha Seal's city, disaster will follow. I appreciate your help, but I must conserve what remains of my energy.
Doesn't really sound good out there. Which makes this a good place to just stop for now. Did I really... Wow, I got that close to leveling up and I didn't level. Okay. That's close. Well, he doesn't seem that good in this version. Well, we will find out what his grand scheme is probably later. Or maybe he's doing it for cleverness vile. Who knows? We'll find out. Thanks for joining. Have a good one.